The original MP40 was a submachine gun developed in Nazi Germany during World War II. It was chambered in 9x19 parabellum and used extensively by the Axis powers. An estimated 1.1 million of these were produced between 1940 and 1945, used mostly by squad leaders and paratroopers. Our rate of fire was between 500 and 550 rounds per minute, with a maximum range of approximately 250 meters. But this is not what we're talking about today. German Sports Guns, or GSG, is now offering a rimfire version of the iconic World War II submachine gun, the MP40. This is the newest gun in the GSG lineup of 22 caliber reproduction rifles, and we're excited about it because unlike its older brother over here, which is prohibited, this little guy here is non-restricted. Our little GSG Mp40 here is chambered in 22Lr. It is semi-automatic. It is non-restricted here in Canada. Comes with a barrel length of 16.5 inches. Our magazine has a capacity of 23 rounds. The overall length is 32.5 inches. If I collapse the stock, however, it comes in at 23.8 inches. The rifle weighs in at 7 pounds and has a gas-operated system. I've got a button in place just at the base here, so push that in and then you can flip it down. It has a positive click into place, which is nice. There is very little play in this, which tells me it's well built. My rear sight has a flip-up option here for different distances, so it comes right there with the standard one. If I'm shooting a little bit further out, I flip that little guy up there. Just on top of the rear sight, you'll find threaded holes if you want to put an optic base on there, say you want to mount a scope or a red dot. Also in the threaded category is going to be the barrel, so I can unscrew this thing here. Got it. If, say, I want to put a suppressor on there. No, I can't do that. We're in Canada. Being the original right here, you can see this was a takedown lever. They changed it up and made that the safety. Kind of a neat design. Okay, real quickly, I'm going to show you guys how to take this thing down. It's fairly straightforward. First, of course, make sure it's empty. Take out your magazine. Inside the box is a little Allen key here. So we twist, 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 back out that screw. Oh, there you go. So it's that easy. If I'm going to do a simple field strip, I'm just going to loosen that screw there. The top comes apart from the bottom. I can't actually take out my bolt carrier group until I loosen up my charging handle here, which is easy. I just put the same Allen key through a small hole in the side. I twist. There you go. Take it out. Bolt carrier group comes out. That's it. That's your basic field strip. That simple. And now you can clean it. Unless you're like me, then you probably won't ever clean it. Should I touch on this? Do you guys know what this is for?
No, bayonet.
No, it's not a bayonet. This is actually really cool. This is used so you can hook it on walls or vehicles so that you can shoot. Like if I had something like this, so if I'm poking out the turret of like a tank or something like that, I catch it on here for stability. Isn't that neat? That's what it's for,
That's
honestly.
Awesome. That's awesome.
So what's inside the box? And then Wyatt, you can be like, what's in the box? With a question mark this time, because you didn't put a question mark last time, I noticed that. It's a question. Okay, we've taken our rifle out. It does come with one magazine, just one magazine. So inside the box, you will find a baggie. That's it. There's nothing spectacular about the box. We have our owner's manual, one sticker, one 90-degree cleaning brush, 3 Allen keys for taking stuff apart, 1 chamber flag, 1 dummy round, and 4 additional front sights, all different heights. So you get 5 front sights. 5. What the hell do you need 5 front sights for? Remember the giggles you got the first time you shot exploding targets or the first time you set off fireworks? That is this. This thing here is so much fun. Rather than separating the pros and the cons like I usually do, I'm just gonna touch on the different parts and pieces and tell you guys how I feel about it, the good and the bad. I wasn't expecting a crisp, fantastic trigger out of the box, but this is a whole different level of bad. I mean, when I squeeze this thing, I don't know when it's gonna go bang. I don't know where the reset is. to get my finger on this, rather than just using the pad of my index finger like we've all been taught, I have to wrap my finger around this and really make an effort to squeeze it, which, by the way, is quite tiresome considering this is a 23 round magazine. It is a negative, but I wasn't expecting a precision rifle trigger out of the box anyways. Another feature I want to touch on quickly is the sights. So this guy here has open sights or iron sights. My rear sight here is completely black. It has an option, a flip up option right there in case I want to shoot a little bit further out. I don't recommend that, and I'll talk about accuracy in a minute. My front post here is just a basic black blade with a small yellow circle in it. The yellow circle is just a little bit brighter and helps you acquire it a little bit quicker. As far as weight goes, this is not a light firearm in the category of 22 semi-automatics. This has some girth to it. This is about 7 pounds of muscle. I didn't mind it too much, but if you're used to shooting a little wooden Ruger 1022, you might notice a difference. Now, at first glance, this stock looks uncomfortable. It's essentially 2 metal rods that stick out the butt. I can tell you that once you start shooting this and you rest your cheek on this, it's not as uncomfortable as it looks, and the fun factor kind of eclipses whatever uncomfortableness you might feel from welding your cheek up against that stock. One thing I will mention when it comes to the folding stock is you can shoot it from a closed position, which basically is equivalent to opening presents on Christmas morning, because it is the most fun thing you're gonna do all day, I guarantee it. How's that? This is worth mentioning. Designing a stick magazine that feeds reliably is an engineering feat unto itself. This, my friends, is Golden Gate Bridge territory. With the original Mp40 submachine gun, soldiers would naturally want to hold that stick magazine because that is the most convenient place to hold it. The issue is you are going to shake it, and if you shake it, it's going to have feeding issues. The same thing is going to happen with this guy. So, like they were taught, I will tell you, hold the magazine well. I don't mean hold it well, like do a good job. I mean hold the magazine well. Benching the gun with a lead sled, a sandbag, and a whole whack ton of different ammunition, our best grouping came from the CCI AR TAC. If you're looking at this at a glance, that was shot at 10 yards. That's pretty close. I could throw the bullets at 10 yards. But we noticed that as we push it out to about 25 yards, which you will see in these targets here, it just starts to spread. This is not an accurate rifle by any means. So to wrap this up, I would say, well, the Mp40 GSG in 22Lr is not the most practical gun out there on the market. It is likely the most fun gun I've shot this entire year. My rating for this guy is going to be 8.5 drunk Oktoberfest patrons out of a possible 10. Like, subscribe, comment, and we're selling these tees, so click the link below. Thanks for watching.
Perfect.
That was good.
Is that it?
That's it for the intro. Did you like it?
Yeah.
Wyatt approves, you guys.
It's good. Sounded good.
Were you even listening? Were you? Jay, you're not. What did I say then?
I talked about some.
See? What the? You weren't listening.
I was even.